Hello and welcome to Driver's Seat. When a press release comes out for a new car, it's generally gushing with PR spin and flowery language. Our muscular new look will invoke the senses, whilst inside it's environmentally friendly with its combination of tweed and hemp all sewn together with the silk from free-range spiders. But the problem is, when they roll into showrooms, they never look like they did at the motor show. Or do they? So let me introduce you to the all-new second generation Peugeot 3008 SUV crossover. Now I think you'll agree it's certainly got those designer catwalk looks, and it's unrecognisable from the frumpy eyesore that went before it. It's longer than that previous model, lighter and roomier inside. Overall length is up by 80mm, whilst the roofline is down 19mm, which gives it a better profile. Overall, it's lost about 100 kilograms in weight thanks to a mixture of construction materials, including a thermoplastic boot floor, boot lid and aluminium front wings. So the new model's available with 6 engines, 4 of which are diesel and 2 petrols. There's a combination of 5 and 6-speed manuals or a 6-speed automatic gearbox. You can choose from 4 trims: Active, Allure, GT Line and GT, and prices kick off from £21,995. We're testing a 1.2 litre petrol with the GT Line trim and a 6-speed manual gearbox. Now that's £25,655. So at the back you get the 3 taillight design, this very prominent and proud Peugeot badge, and the integrated exhaust pipes, which are very BMW 7 Series. And there's more than just a hint of BMW with the door handles. Now this model's got the optional extra pearlescent white paint, which is £675. What does come as standard, however, is the 18-inch twin-tone Detroit alloy wheels and the LED logo under the door handles that when you turn the car on at night, there's a Peugeot badge on the floor. While at the front you get this gaping grille with checkered finish, the sanded chrome treatment and LED headlights. Well, if you thought outside was something, you ain't seen nothing yet. Welcome to Peugeot's i-cockpit. Now this really is revolutionary. You've got this 12.3-inch digital display for the instrument dials, an 8-inch infotainment screen. Along the dash there's these piano toggle buttons and this beautiful wraparound with the fabric finish. In front of me I've got this tiny little steering wheel that feels like I should be navigating a spaceship rather than a Peugeot, and when you set off it feels rather small for such a size car, but it's absolutely joyful. I can get really comfortable in here. I've got electric seats that give me lots of adjustment. In the bottom setting there's more than enough headroom. The steering wheel offers plenty of adjustment and crucially keeps my dials clear from the top of the wheel itself. There's 2 memory settings for the seats and a massage setting with 5 different options, from shoulders, lumbar, stretch, wave and my favourite, cat paw. This GT line, other than the steering wheel, also gets the twin finish on the sports seats, which have got cloth and leather and contrasting stitching, which is then shared onto the armrests and the centre console. Now in the door there's a huge door bin to take all your bits and bobs. Ahead of the gear lever is an anti-slip tray with wireless mobile phone charging. There's 2 cup holders just back here, and then this split open central armrest, which is very Mercedes might I add, has a really deep bin and a little floating tray as well. However, the glove box is nigh on useless. In the back you get a good access door, and then plenty of leg and knee room, and foot room's good as well. There's also decent headroom and an adjustable headrest. In between the seats is this fold down armrest with 2 cup holders in, and the door offers really good size storage. Continued is the fabric finish and the leather with contrasting stitching. It's a really pleasant place to be. The boot now offers 520 litres of capacity, which is 90 more than its predecessor. The floor is flat, but also adjustable, and you can go down quite far with that. There's a side compartment either side, which aren't too big, but will stop smaller items rolling around in the boot. Sadly, there's no bag hooks, but there are these releases for the back seats, which is really helpful. So the 1.2 litre 3-cylinder petrol under the bonnet produces 129 brake horsepower and 167 pound-feet of torque. Now that's enough to get it from standstill to 62 miles an hour in 10.8 seconds. Now Peugeot claim it'll return 55.4 miles to the gallon on a combined cycle. However, over our 700-mile trip, we've managed around the 40 miles per gallon mark, while it emits 117 grams per kilometre of CO2. Peak power arrives at 5,500 revs and max torque at 1750. But thanks to this weighing in at just 1,250 kilograms, which amazingly is only 85 kg more than an entry-level Mini, 3-door Mini at that, this is really quite responsive on the move. So I've just pulled out of a 30 mile an hour zone in 3rd gear and it picks up really quickly. That mid-range torque is super impressive in gears 3 through to 5 really. 6 sits back a little bit, but again on motorway there's no need to downshift to get a move on. It picks up really impressively. But what is lovely about this 1.2 litre 3-cylinder engine is the thrum that comes from it. It's got a lovely little engine note, and when you really get those revs higher up you want to keep them there. So the gearbox has got quite a short throw to it, and you've got this big stocky gear knob that you grab onto. It all looks very futuristic. It does feel a little bit notchy though, and something that could deteriorate over time. So something to keep an eye on, but it's quite a pleasant action otherwise. The handling setup's certainly there to optimize ride quality over dynamic performance. It really does swallow every imperfection on the road, whether it's a bigger speed bump, a pothole, or just smaller road scarrings. It's very comfortable. It's a little bit wallowy, but not too much at all. And the harder you go, actually, the better it gets. So if you're just pottering along as we are now at 30, 40 miles an hour, you feel a little bit of lean into the bend. But if you go faster, it stays a lot more composed. The steering's really well weighted. You wouldn't say it's either too light or too heavy. It's well pitched in the middle. It's consistent as well. The sport button sharpens up throttle response and adds a little bit of weight to the steering. It's actually quite a nice response, and you do feel the difference. Even at motorway speeds, everything's pretty refined. The engine's quiet and sits about 2,500 revs. There's a little bit of wind noise around the wing mirrors, but it's not too bad at all. It's not invasive in any way. You sit quite high up in the 3008, which gives you great visibility to the front and sides, good hedgerow clearance. The back's not too bad either. That's a slightly narrower windscreen on that attractive rear side, but it's not too bad at all, and you've got a reversing camera and front and rear parking sensors on this model. Well, the 3008 is strong in every area. It looks fantastic, it drives well, and it has a really comfy ride, and that interior is simply spectacular. Thanks for watching Driver's Seat. Remember to subscribe to the channel for free and let us know what you think of the all-new 3008.